All right, here we go. So this was on Channel 11 last night and in through their morning editions and on their website. Very serious situation that happened in Penn Hills yesterday. There's a guy, he's only like 45 years old or so. He's a bit debilitated, so he can't get out of his house. He gets meals delivered to his house, and some guy's delivering them for like this Meals on Wheels kind of thing, and sees the guy's house on fire, right? I mean, just an awful situation. But there is a bit of hilarity in the man on the street interview amongst this heroic situation.
As there usually is.
Yes, give a listen to how this goes.
Breaking news, a man ran inside a burning home and carried another man out on his shoulders.
Okay, so now you're prepped. You're
okay.
like, wait a minute. We need to tell. This is a big deal. We need to applaud this person. I mean, you don't see this every day. This is hero type stuff. You should get a commendation from the fire department, from the borough, whatever. I mean, carried a person out on their shoulders. So here we are.
A real hero here, and look at those flames. Channel 11's Alyssa Raymond learned that man was in the Penn Hills neighborhood delivering meals.
Again, as it is, you're delivering meals. That's what you do. I mean, what a person. So Alyssa Raymond from Channel 11 picks it up.
When he rushed to the rescue.
People who live in this neighborhood say there was a man here delivering meals when all of a sudden he saw flames coming out of that window. Then he heard someone was still inside and he ran through the front door.
Okay, so Alyssa Raymond paints the picture, and she's about to interview the lady who lives across the street, right in the neighborhood of the house that went up. Okay? So she says, ma'am, do you know what happened here? I'd like to talk to you on camera. Sure. Lady down the street, across the street, whatever, goes, sure, I'll talk to you. Listen how she gets into this situation.
Actually, my husband looked out the window, and he said the house across the street was on fire. I didn't believe him because he lies so much.
I mean, you got to be kidding me.
What?
I saw this live when it happened, when the report happened last night. And I went, how in the hell do you blow up your old man like this in the middle of a serious situation?
He lies so much.
Yeah.
Actually, my husband looked out the window, and he said the house across the street was on fire. I didn't believe him because he lies so much.
You think your old man, he might fib about who he was out with the night before. He might talk about playing a card game. You really think your old man's going to lie about a house being on fire?
Can I tell you what happened?
Across the street.
23 years ago, this dude lied about something, like you said, going out for the night or, was up to some shenanigans, and his wife found out, and she has been absolutely dwelling on that since then. And every single time she gets a chance, she breaks his stones about it. And that's what that. Oh, you want to interview? Yeah, okay, yeah. Hey, Dave, listen, I'm gonna tell everybody how you lie all the time. And he's like, It happened that one time. I told you I was gonna be home by 2, and I stayed out all
Let's
night.
pick up the story, because when we get through this, it gets really serious.
Actually, my husband looked out the window, and he said the house across the street was on fire. I didn't believe him because he lies so much.
Angela Spinda's husband, Mark, didn't lie about this.
Opened up the door, and I saw smoke and fire come out of the left side of his house.
I seen these flames coming out, and I said to him, call 911 because Carlton's in there. And
Right, so Angela and Mark, they got to take care of Carlton, who's kind of incapacitated.
Because there's flames shooting out his house.
Right, but Mark is still trying to get over the fact that his old lady thinks he's a liar. So once they get over that hump, then Mark's like, Angela, listen, I know you don't trust me all the time, but I'm serious. Forget all this explanation. Carlton's burning up in this house. I'm not joking here. Continue.
Angela called 911 shortly before 8:30 this morning. While on the phone, she says this man, Ken Andreen, went through the door of this burning home on Old Barn Drive.
So Angela and Mark are yelling at each other in the middle of the street about who's lying and who's not.
Right.
Carlton's half dead. Mark just says, F this, I'm busting the door down. Let's go.
he just barged in there. He was in there a good probably 3 minutes, and then he threw him over his shoulder. He carried him out. He was like an angel from somewhere.
Not like my husband who lies all the time.
all the time. He don't even know what angels. He was supposed to go to church to learn about angels, but instead he went drinking Don Hippo's pub.
So Ken is the angel. Is that right? Is he the dude that came to save the day, saved Carlton?
You'll hear.
He's from Mom's Meals, a national meal delivery company. Paramedics and firefighters say if it wasn't for Ken, the 45-year-old man who was asleep on his couch wouldn't have made it out of his home alive.
Very heroic, yeah. I know. I'd think twice about going in a burning building myself, but
Mark's like, hey, better.
I'm too
better
busy
him
with my
than
old
me.
lady ragging
right?
on me.
This fight in the middle of the
time to
street.
save anybody.
She's calling me a liar, Pinocchio, and everything.
he did it.
As for what started this fire, the Penn Hills Fire Marshal is still investigating, but at this point, they think it might have been electrical. Reporting in Penn Hills, Alyssa Raymond, Channel 11 News.
What a story.
Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you much.
What a story.
That is just wild. The twists and turns that takes. Lost in all of this is my man Ken that ran in there.
Yeah, he's a hero.
Or Mark. Mark ran in there.
No, Ken. Ken ran in.
Yeah.
and
Ken ran in there and was like, let's go, buddy. We're out of here. Oh, you're going
and he just happened to be there in the neighborhood
Right.
delivering meals. 15 minutes
Honestly.
later, 15 minutes
And
earlier,
then this lady,
doesn't play it out that
wants
way.
to air her dirty laundry all over Channel 11.
And how naturally that came out. Just,
Right.
just
He
in
lies
front
all
of
the
a
time.
I know.
TV camera. Doesn't matter.
He fibs, Jeez.